Hi, welcome to Gretchen's Garden and Greenhouse. I'm just spreading the last of what we got is some compost and garden soil in here to kind of fill in because they keep uh, kind of sinking and we keep filling them up. Earlier this week,
well, I can see what I'm going to be doing the rest of this week as we break these all open and spread them out. Notice that I placed a bag of each side by side so that we can make it easy to do an even mix throughout all these beds.
okay, I'm kind of wrapping this up now. It's looking pretty good. I could use some more smoothing out, which I'll probably do as I plant the plants. And we will need to put in our drip system because the regular irrigation water doesn't reach here. Well, in the greenhouse, let's go take a look at what's going on in there. On the way over there, let's take a look over here. Earlier this week, I had raised this little guy that was a volunteer, and so I planted it here. And hopefully someday it will look like the mother plant and kind of
that's the mother plant
over.
Yeah. Wow, that's really different.
Yeah.
So it's got some seeds of some kind from last year on it.
Yeah. Yeah, it has red berries on it.
Oh, okay, on to the greenhouse then.
Let's take a little look here of the ajuga. It is really happy. That's looking really good. It's a nice ground cover. I had thyme in here and it was getting so woody, I took it all out. And I've got grasses and ajuga and some ice plant.
You're talking about the herb thyme.
Yeah.
Okay, not thyme on the clock. Okay.
Yeah, no, I had some thyme herb in here and I took it all out.
Got it.
The greenhouse is pretty full right now. We still have had some freezing weather, so I had to bring all of my dahlias and my larger pepper plants that I wintered over in here. I brought them back in here because we had a freezing night, and looking at the 10-day forecast, we've got another one coming. So I think I'm going to have to leave everything in here, except over here I've got some hardy perennials that I need to get planted. So this little batch of stuff right here and some of this I can plant. Probably tomorrow I'll do some significant planting. As you can see here, the squash, cucumbers are doing pretty good. And I think they'll be okay for another 3 or 4 weeks before I put them out. The tomatoes are looking good.
Just from last week, they look like they've tripled in size as I remember them being on camera. Anyway.
This guy I had in a smaller pot, and I came out yesterday and he was just all wilted and unhappy, so I repotted him in a bigger pot so he could have more water.
If you remember, all these sticks were sticking up above the plants like 2 weeks ago, and now the plants are up above all the sticks.
Yeah, I probably need to come in and do some tying. But the support is not significant until we put them outside and they're having to kind of fight the wind. So, yeah, it's kind of full in here, but I kind of like it. It just smells earthy.
Feels like home, don't it?
Yeah, it's real nice. I think I'm pleased with the way the greenhouse is turning out. This is working pretty good too, although it really doesn't matter right now because the weather's cool. But one of the problems we had when I put this in was that this was too tight against here and it was crowding the plants. So my great solution was to come in here with clothespins and pin it back. So we've got it pinned back out of the way.
Looks like a really good solution, Gretchen.
Yeah, well, part of that was your suggestion. I was using tie wrap things, but that was kind of hard to do, so we used that. Here's a echinacea or Achillea, millefolium, rhuba, whatever that I had to dig up because of weeds, and so I potted it in here. It's really happy, so we'll get it planted this week too.
Well, that's it for this episode. Thanks for joining us.
Bye.
Take care.